Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corner Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
Guys from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from War. You're listening to Rabid Noise
on Rabid Radio.
Turn it up. Hello?
Igor, how are you, man?
Hey, how's it going, brother?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Dude, it's great to talk to you again. You'll soon be down here to bring your Return to Roots tour down under, which, man, everyone is pumped for. And celebrating, of course, 20 years of one of the most iconic metal albums ever. How was it revisiting all those tracks after all those years?
Well, they still, very, very strong tunes. That's the cool thing about it. Playing live every night, it just brings us back like these really cool memories of stuff that we have done. And also, it stands the test of time, I think. Those songs that every night when we perform, we still have a strong kick from it. It's very energetic, and we just have a really good time doing it. And then, of course, it's great to see the reaction of people who never had a chance to see them live.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, when the album came out, I was 15, 16, so I didn't get a chance to see it, firsthand, but I'm really, really pumped. With this tour, though, have you done any shows like this in your home country? Have you been, I'm not sure where this tour has taken you so far.
Well, we pretty much done most of the places. We've done South America, North America, Europe, and then now we're doing Australia. I think we're missing out like, I think Asia and maybe like Africa, but all the other places we had a chance to play, so it's pretty cool. And then it's pretty much the end of this, because right now as we speak, we just finished the new Cavalera record. So from now on, we're going to be focusing on the new record and touring the record. So this is pretty much the end of the touring roots celebration thing.
How was the responses in the other countries to this tour so far?
It's been amazing. I mean, it's one of those things where people get a chance to see something special, and again, it's a one-of-a-kind show. I don't know if we're going to repeat this again. It's one of those only chances that, like the fans get to see that and celebrate with us by playing the music. So it's been very special everywhere, from Brazil all the way to, like America, and then Europe, a few times in Europe playing festivals and some clubs. So it's been really, really special.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, of course, going back, I remember the day the album was released, and, it felt like at the time, like it was a total game changer, and it seemed that, it really helped push metal in a new direction. Did you get a sense of that when you guys were writing that album at the time?
Yes and no. I have to say, of course, you feel there's something special about it, but I have to say it's pretty much the same when we did an album like Chaos AD or even like a Cavalera record. You just, do what you feel is represents you the best, and then whatever happens after the album's out, it's a consequence of it. So, but if you ask me at that time if I knew that the album was going to be, like what ended up being, and then 20 years later still playing the same record and celebrating this, I would say no. So we were not expecting the impact that it has. The only thing that we could say, we knew it was something special, but we didn't know exactly what was it was coming up for us.
Because with the album as well, I mean, you guys recorded, from what I remember, part of the album was recorded in what we call the bush here, with the native. How do you pronounce it? Is it Shavante people?
Shavantes, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, like, to do something like this, it was something that we never had experienced anything like that before. And to be fair, most artists don't have a chance to go back into their roots like that, especially the Brazilian roots. So it's something that for us, it was very special. It couldn't go any deeper than that. That's where the whole thing started. So for us to play that every night, I try to do as much justice as I can to bring that vibe to a live performance, to a club or to a festival. So I sample a lot of those sounds and try to recreate that in a sense that people will feel like if they were in the tribe with us.
Have you had contacts with those people since you've recorded? Have you gone back?
Yeah. I mean, especially when we spoke to them a few years later, and then, you know, it's something that was very special because it was a collaboration before anything else. It wasn't like, for example, a photographer goes there and just make a picture of the tribe, and there's not really like an input from it. For us, it was music. It was our music mixed up with their music, and for us, that was like the most special thing. It was the fact that we could exchange those ideas and also exchange those, you know, the fact that we could create something together instead of just us showing that to the world.
So it's always fascinated me, you know, the story, you know, when I remember reading about it, and it seemed like it was like a very deep sort of spiritual journey you guys went on.
It was. Yes, it was. It was something that really changed our life, you know, forever.
Oh, it's unreal. Do you find that, you know, fans come up to you now and say that, you know, that those songs have inspired them to get in touch with their own ancestry and things like that?
Yeah, I think that's the most special thing about the whole Roots thing. It's how we open up a lot of people's eyes to their own heritage, and people could trace that back and be proud of it. You know, that was the whole idea with us. It was like showing that even in heavy music, you could bring some of those elements and make something completely true, and not just I don't know, like trying to pay a homage to it, but also something that it was part of us.
That's unreal. You know, I remember the first time I saw the video for Riotact-aust, and man, that video it's still, I was watching it the other day, and it still holds up. It's still awesome. What did you have much input in that? And what happened to like the puppets? Did you get to keep those or anything like that, or it was just totally separate?
No. It was actually a director that we knew that he did the band Tool. He made some of those videos, so we asked him to do that, and it was his interpretation of the whole thing. So that's why it was so cool. It was just the way he envisioned the whole Brazilian thing. So it was. But I wish I had some of those puppets, but we didn't get to see. I don't even know what size they are.
I wonder where they are out there. Like, because they were pretty damn cool. So, you know, well done.
Yeah, it's cool stuff, man.
Yeah, man. And of course, you know, you mentioned before you're working on the Cavalera Conspiracy album, and has that got a name? Has it got a title yet?
It's Psychosis.
Awesome.
And it's right. We just delivered the whole thing, so hopefully the label will release in November. We've been talking about it.
That's cool, man. And of course, I heard that Justin Broderick from Godflesh is on there too. Yeah,
I mean he's one of our favorite artists in the whole like scene of like industrial metal and reaction, and we were so proud that he and it's such a crazy track that him and Max would call Hellfire. So yeah, it's amazing. Like, we're really happy with the result of it, of the collaboration. I'm so damn keen to hear that. It's going to be cool. And of course, is the album taking on a bit more of an industrial sort of shape? Would you say it's going in that direction, or is it? No, there's a little bit of everything, I think. You know, it's not just that, but there is some influence from like the Godflesh era and stuff like that. So, but there's a lot more going on through the whole record. Awesome, man. Well, will you be previewing any of those tracks on these runner shows? I know you've been playing Roots from start to finish, but yeah, no. Unfortunately, we're going to focus on the Roots on this one. Well, I mean, hopefully we'll definitely get to hear it in the near future, though. I mean, November's not that far away. Yeah. And of course, man. So what's next for you guys after the album's release? Are you going to hit the road again? Yeah, that's the plan next year. Focus 100% on it, and then hopefully we'll hit Australia with it. Yeah, that'll be unreal. Well, of course, man. Thanks so much for your time again, man. It's been a little while since I spoke to you, and man, I'm looking forward to these shows.
So we'll see you very soon.
All right. Thanks a lot, brother.